Should warn someone that a second meteor might be. I'll be right back. System message. There are no survivors. Ellipsis. I warned a couple of mages to watch out for a second meteor. Everyone teleported here so they should be able to teleport away. Ellipsis. No one I knew in Lyle had the teleport spell. And I know my parents never kept teleport orbs in stock. They never saw the need to stock such expensive items. And this meteor was such a surprise that even if people had teleport orbs, they probably wouldn't have gotten away fast enough. That's what all the mages I spoke with told me. Ellipsis. And the mages I spoke with. Ellipsis. They all still believe in Chronos. They believe what happened to my village was a ellipsis. A necessary loss to get rid of the meteors for good. A necessary loss. Ellipsis. I'm sorry, Ash. That's horrible. One of two responses. It's strange that a meteor only hit Lyle. Two of two responses. But it's strange that a meteor only hit Lyle. Two of two responses. Messages. A monic. That's descriptive. That's all I was thinking this whole time. Why Lyle? Why my parents? Why? Why? A necessary loss. A. Ellipsis. Necessary. Ellipsis. Loss. Ellipsis. Mom, Dad, you are not a necessary loss. 3 exclamation marks. You aren't. You aren't. Ellipsis. AAHH. 3 exclamation marks. Chronos. Ellipsis. Chronos. 3 exclamation marks. Ellipsis. Ellipsis. You're right. I don't want it to end like this either. Not on a necessary loss. It can't end like this. The meteors are still in the skies, but none of them are moving just yet. So. We can go now. I'm going to find Chronos. Fulgur is still here, not helping to put out any fires though. Fulgur said, I decided to stick around when your time mage started making things interesting. I'm asking Fulgur to teleport me to Mount Ashra. Fulgur said, good show, Ash and time mage. Fulgur yawned and stretched. He said, but seems like the show is over and I'm feeling sleepy. Time to take my third nap. See you around. Arg. 3 exclamation marks. He teleported away. Ellipsis. Guess I'm on my own. System message. Ash is waiting. Teleport to Mount Ashra. Has requirement. 1 of 2 responses. Required. Use Griffin transport. 2 of 2 responses. Button. Teleport to Mount Ashra. Teleport to Mount Ashra. Has required. Okay. I'm ready to find the man that killed. Time Crest. Void crystal. Heading. As Ash was teleported through the shimmering void, the plane of where time, magic, and space coincide, the teleport orb container was formed into a void crystal. A crystal that can store memories. Okay. Button. Back. 0 minutes 2 seconds. System message. Ash is teleporting. Chapter 5. I'm here. Ellipsis. Mount Ashra is made up of a lot of large, jagged rocks. I see bubbling pools of lava and orange veins. Ahem. There's lots of smoke here. I'm not quite sure how tall this mountain is. A lot of it is hidden by the clouds. Ellipsis. Or maybe smoke? I do see a path upwards. I'm going up. Ellipsis. I'm really starting. Ellipsis. To feel. Ellipsis. The heat now. Ellipsis. But I'm not. Ellipsis. Going to. Ellipsis. Stop until. Ellipsis. I find Chronos. I see a left. Ellipsis. And right path. Ellipsis. Which one? Ellipsis. Do I take? My vision. Ellipsis. Is blurring. That's. Ellipsis. Normal, right? Ellipsis. Everything is spinning. Ellipsis. System at 0 minutes 29 seconds. A palish blue dust circles the screen, awaiting a message from the other world. No. Music player. Pocket watch. A red badge history. Relate. Time. Morty. A red badge indicates Morty is. Morty. Guild pay. 50 gold. Morty is here. Collect 50 gold. Collect. Alert. Okay. But. Okay. Back. Button. 0 minutes 10 seconds. A palish blue dust circles the screen, awaiting a message from the other world. Stop until I find Chronos. And which do I my is that north up where verticals where system message Ash ellipsis where ellipsis where am I ellipsis I'm ellipsis the base of the mountain did I roll ellipsis back down here system message Ash is waiting are you okay Ash 1 of 2 responses you passed out 2 of 2 responses button are you okay Ash 1 of 2 responses I'm fine let me get out of the heat for a bit and catch my breath. And then I'll try climbing again. I should have brought some water with me. Ellipsis. Maybe the time Crest merchant can send me some water if I ask him. I'm looking for my AMP card. I found my AMP card. Oh, there's a new message from the merchant. Ellipsis. He said he knows I'm from Lyle and that he is so sorry for what happened. Ellipsis. Why? Ellipsis. Ellipsis. I hate. I'm messaging the merchant it's not his fault. I'm telling him that I'm on Mount Ashra, but it's really hot here. I'm asking him if he can send me some water. The merchant said, sorry, Ash, but I'm only able to send you official inventory of the Merchants Union. He said, and what are you doing at a dangerous place like Mount Ashra, Ash? Just being near that mountain gives me a fever. I'm telling him I want to climb the mountain. The merchant said, well, if you have your heart set on exploring that mountain, then you need an Ignis amulet. It will help you withstand the heat. Ellipsis. I'm asking the merchant if this Ignis amulet is the same one made by Soul Ignis, the ex-master of fire. The merchant said, one and the same. Oh, I thought the amulet made by Master Ignis provided people with fire magic. I thought the amulets were supposed to keep people warm. Ellipsis. The merchant said, the Ignis amulet used to do that, but all Ignis amulets lost their original power after Master Ignis' sister died. Now the amulets just keep people cool in hot places instead. Oh, I see. Ellipsis. Master Ignis must have been heartbroken. The merchant said, it's too bad what happened. The Ignis amulet made a lot more gold for us back in its original state. Ellipsis. Ellipsis. It's too bad what happened to the sister. I'm asking if I can buy an Ignis amulet from him. The merchant said, I don't have any stock readily available, but I will put in a request with the Merchants Union right away and message you once I get hold of an amulet. I'm asking him how long it will take. He said, it could be hours, ellipsis, or days. Days. I'm telling him that I have something very urgent I need to do. Is there any way he can help me get an amulet quicker? The merchant said, I'll try my best for you, Ash, but no promises. The merchant said, I know this is not a good time to bring this up, but I noticed you purchased the dispel ring. The merchant said, I do have to inform you that you should not try to resell the ring. My boss will find out and you wouldn't want that. Wait, what? I purchased a dispel ring? What does a dispel ring even do? I purchased it for you. It helps dispel illusions. One of one response. I purchased it for you. I purchased it for you. It helps dispel illusions. Oh, that makes sense. I have to say, it feels good that you can buy things that you find interesting. The merchant said, the dispel ring helps get rid of illusions. So you're right about what it does. The merchant said, I was going to message you about the ring being available when I noticed you already bought it. The merchant said, my boss doesn't make many of these rings, so there's a lottery each time to see who gets to buy them. He said, and you're the only mage who won from Time Crest Guild this time. Wow, so I guess it's a rare opportunity to even buy this ring. Since the dispel ring gets rid of illusions, I'm wondering if it'll work on Pitora. Either way, I'm glad we have this ring now. The merchant said, well, off I'll go. I report back when I find you that Ignis amulet. Ignis, ellipsis. I haven't thought of that name in a long time, but I've always had interest in fire magic because of him. Soul Ignis used to be the master of fire, and if he was still around I bet he could beat up Kronos. It's really too bad what happened to him and his sister. Master Ignis was a prodigy when it came to fire magic until he was declared at X1B plus Luen $sign TI X1B plus and disappeared without a trace. System. Tell me more about him. 1 of 2 responses. Can we have a quiet moment? Ash. 2 of 2 responses. But descriptive. Can we have a quiet moment? Ash. Tell me more about him. 1 of 2 responses. Messages. Master Ignis. Ellipsis. He's awesome. He was a big dreamer, always talking about the grand possibilities of fire magic. He believed that fire magic had the most powerful applications and could bring great change to the lives of all mages in Olyncia. He gave very moving speeches. I think he got a lot of people excited about fire magic and becoming fire mages. Of course, Master Ignis is most known for creating the Ignis amulet. These amulets provided incredible warmth to all mages in harsh, cold environments. Mages were able to use the amulets to create fire for light, for cooking, for attacking beasts in the forests. Additionally, mages were able to draw the powers of the amulet and learn to use fire magic for themselves. It was wonderful. Ignis had accomplished everything in his vision of the future. He was granted the title of the Master of Fire, and no one doubted his abilities. Ellipsis. But then, Master Ignis' sister suddenly fell sick with a terminal illness. Ignis started practicing all kinds of magic in search for a cure. While fire magic has many powerful applications, he was not able to find a way to adapt it to cure his sister. One day, he emerged and sadly informed the people that she had passed, Ellipsis, in his very own arms. After that he disappeared and was never heard from again. I always wanted an Ignis amulet, but after Master Ignis disappeared, each amulet was recalled. I guess they lost all their warmth and now have been modified into something different, Ellipsis. Maybe when his sister died, the amulets grew cold with Ignis' heart, Ellipsis. Anyways, his sister was an introverted soul who stayed out of the spotlight for the most part. But there is one story about her. Are you still listening? Yeah, tell me about the sister. 1 of 2 Actually, I would like a quiet moment to think through. Yeah, tell me about the sister. 1 of Okay. This happened before her brother became the Master of Fire. One day, her brother drew out a large crowd in the fields just outside the town of Windsorhall, promising to unveil the future of fire magic. He was holding something covered by cloth. When he pulled the cloth away, the crowd gasped. Revealed were 3 gigantic ruby dragon eggs. Ignis proudly declared that he intended to draw the energy from these rare items and create the most powerful fire spell Olyncia had ever seen. The crowd went wild. Dragons were for the most part almost extinct and ruby dragons were known to have very strong fire magic. The cheers of the crowd were quickly silenced, however, when a giant shadow appeared in the sky. At first, no one could make it out, but as the object flew straight toward them, realization struck and the crowd started to yell in panic. It was a ruby dragon. And it wasn't exactly pleased that Ignis had stolen its eggs. It opened its jaws wide and inhaled. A giant plume of fire came spiraling down from its mouth and down straight for Ignis. Ignis was no Master of Fire at the time, so it could have been his end, but his sister jumped straight in front of him. She swung her arms, yelling her incantation. The fire from the ruby dragon was sucked into her spell, spinning around her in a perfect sphere. She used the back force of the swirling flames to throw herself into the sky and with another spell, launched the very flames the dragon breathed right back at the legendary beast. The force was such that the ruby dragon was thrown far into the horizon by the impact. It never returned. Apparently, his sister was very talented with fire magic. However, this is when the crowd turned. She used the force with, apparently. However, this is when the crowd turned on Master Ignis. The people scoffed at him for being such a middling mage, talking big, but not having anything to show for it. His sister, on the other hand, was heralded as a hero, and people felt that she had the potential to be the next Master of Fire. But this didn't stop Master Ignis. Master Ignis declared that he would return with hard results. He ignored the public backlash, and disappeared back to his lab for many years. At this time, his sister also disappeared, likely to provide Ignis moral support for his endeavors. people had almost forgotten about the two, until he finally re-emerged. He said he was successful in drawing the powers of the Ruby Dragon Eggs, and had created an incredibly powerful amulet. And the rest was history. It's really sad his sister died. I feel like two great mages were lost. But the old tales have it that Ignis did not give up, even after her death. Some say he eventually looked to forbidden magic, in a desperate attempt to have her back. That's when people started calling him an X1B plus Luen $T Ike X1B plus. That's when, vertical scroll bar, 7 pages, 100%, adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to it, that's when people start. Revival magic isn't something to be trifled with. It was banned ever since the king of the Rinahert Empire tried to use it. Rinahert was the largest empire before Baldur. When King Rinahert's daughter was murdered by her very own husband, a prince from overseas, the king turned to forbidden magic to bring her back. They say as a result, the entire empire was cursed from his actions and Rinahert fell soon after. I wonder if Master Ignis is still alive out there. I wonder if he's still trying to revive his sister. Vertical scroll bar, 8 pages, 100%, adjustable. I wonder if he's still Of course I'd want to revive my loved one, but King Rinahert's desire to do that destroyed his whole empire. What would you do? I would never mess around with such dark magic. 1 of 3 response. I would do anything to save a loved one. 2 of 3 response. Turning back time feels a lot like reviving you. 3 of 3 responses. Turning back time feels a lot like reviving you. 3 of 3 responses. I am alive thanks to you. So I've got to make use of this life, ellipsis, for the people who are no longer around. Talking about Master Ignis helped distract me for a bit, so thank you for listening. I guess now we wait until the merchant messages me. I report back as soon as he does. System message. Connection lost. 3 hours 59 minutes 58 seconds. A palish blue dust circles the screen, awaiting a message from the other world.